In this video, we will cover Chapter 1, Part 2 on applications of simple inequalities. So here are some basic skills that are required, which we have already gone through in the first part of the notes. So just a quick recap. In Statement 1, the maximum load of a lift is 360 kilograms. So we write that the load of the lift has to be less than or equal to 360 kilograms, because it can include 360 kilograms as well. The maximum load of a small trolley that it can carry is 40 kilograms. Therefore, the load of the small trolley is likewise less than or equal to 40 kilograms. The minimum daily intake of a man is 48 grams of protein, so we want it to be at least 48. It can be 48. Therefore, the inequality symbol is as such. Now, in statement number 4, the daily minimum carbohydrate requirement of a man is 130 grams. So we put daily carbohydrate requirement is greater than or equal to 130 grams. Now, what we will commonly see in our examples in school will be word problems that require you to come up with inequalities. So in example number 1, the max load that a small trolley can carry is 40 kilograms. The mass of each carton of goods is 5 kilograms. So we want you to find the possible numbers of cartons that the trolley can carry at any one time. We know that you are able to simply do a division and get that the answer will be 8 cartons, because 40 divided by 5 is 8. However, we want to see you apply inequalities when solving this question. So just as how we usually solve our word problems with algebra, we usually let x be the unknown. So in step 1, they want us to find the possible number of cartons, so we let x be the possible number of cartons that it can carry. The next step is to form the inequality. Now the load that a trolley can carry is less than or equal to 40 kilograms. Next, we want to express the load that the trolley can carry in terms of x. So if each carton weighs 5 kilograms and we have x number of cartons, the load that it can carry will be 5x. So in step number 4, we want to replace the load that the trolley can carry with 5x. So we end up with 5x less than or equal to 40. So this totally makes sense, because on the left hand side, what we have over here will be the load of trolley. And you can see that the more number of cartons that we have, the greater the load will be. And the current mass of each carton is 5 kilograms. That's why we have 5 multiplied by x. Whereas on the right hand side, we have the max load. And this inequality tells us that we want the load of the trolley to be less than or equal to 40 kilograms. So with that, our next step, just like how we solve our algebraic equations, we want to remove the 5 over here. So we do so by dividing by 5 on both sides. And then you end up with 8. So now the inequality reads x is less than or equal to 8. So the possible number of cartons that it can carry are all the way from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. But if they ask you for the maximum number of cartons, then the answer will be simply 8. Let's try another example. Now in this example, 1 ham and egg sandwich contains 22 grams of protein. The minimum daily intake of a man for protein, 48 grams. So find the least whole number of sandwiches that he should eat per day to meet his daily protein requirement. So it is very tempting for you to simply take 48 divided by 22, you get 2 point something, and therefore you conclude that he should eat at least 3 sandwiches. But again, we want to see you apply inequalities. So since they want us to find number of sandwiches, we let x be the number of sandwiches he should eat. Okay, so the daily intake of protein for man, from the question, it says that it should be greater than or equal to 48 grams. The total mass of proteins in the sandwiches will be 22 multiplied by x, because one sandwich contains 22 grams of protein. X number of sandwiches will contain 22x grams of protein. And we want this 22x to be greater than or equal to 48. Similarly, we want to remove the 22 multiplied by, so we divide by 22 on both sides. So we end up with 48 over 22. X is now greater than or equal to 2 and 2 over 11. Take note that the question wants the least whole number of sandwiches. So he should eat at least 3 ham and egg sandwiches per day. So now, try this question. And your teacher will go through it in class.